let me create some skins, because if you remember, I have two characters that are using the same bone structure. One is the orange guy and the other is the green guy. So we're going to create two skins for the same bone structure. So the first skin is going to be called orange guy, and the other skin is going to be called green guy. And make sure that you are placed in one of the two skins. And now let's start drawing the bones. So in order to draw the bones, you need to make sure that you select a parent bone. And because so far the only bone we have on the screen is the root bone, that is going to be the parent of all the bones that I drew. So select the root bone. That root bone is this point that you see here at the bottom of the blue box. So now we proceed to draw our first bone. Make sure that here on the options, the option to select the bones is activated like it is here. The next thing is to select the create button from the tools box, and then select the parent bone, which in this case is going to be the root bone. So with that selected, all I have to do here to create the first bone is just to click in the middle of the center, and that created our second bone that is going to be a child of the root bone. So I'm going to double click on that and then change the name. So the name of this bone is going to be the center, and that bone is going to be the parent of the rest of the bones. So again, the same thing, select the parent bone. In this case it's going to be the center bone, and then just create the rest of the bones by selecting or activating the create button on the tools box. Then by dragging from the bottom of the head all the way to the top, and then releasing the left button of the mouse, that created our head bone. So that's the head. Go back, select the center bone, and keep adding the rest of the bones. So I'm going to create the right arm bone like this. So there it is. That's my right arm bone. The next is going to be the left arm. So select the parent bone and click and drag to create the left bone, the left arm. Left arm. Okay. Okay, so our bones are created. The next step, and because we are using skins, the next step is to add some let's see, skin placeholders. So I'm going to start with the head, and I'm going to add a skin placeholder. Give it a name. And do the same with the rest of the bones. So left arm, left arm skin. Okay, the next one. If you're not using skins, it's really just a matter of just adding the images into each of the bounds. But because we're using skins, that's why we have to do an extra step, which is creating the skin placeholders. Okay, so that's done. Let's save the project. So once we have all the skin replacements created, now just a matter of dragging the images. But before doing that, let's double check to see what skin is activated. Currently, the orange guy skin is activated, so just make sure that you're gonna drag only the orange guy images into each of the placeholders. So let's start with the head. The head from the orange guy is here. Drag and drop right there. So there's our image for the head. Change to the translate tool because I need to drag it a little bit upwards. So that's okay. I'm gonna change to the rotate tool, and remember that you can also use hotkeys. The rotate tool's hotkey is C. And let me select the bone only, and by clicking and dragging anywhere on the screen, I'm going to rotate the bone and see if the image follows the bone correctly, and it does. So that's correctly done. So we're finished with the head. Let's continue with the other bones. So left arm skin. So the left arm for the orange guy is going to be left arm here. Drag and drop. Change to the translate tool and position the image correctly. So that's done. The next bone is the left leg. Left leg for the orange guy. Drag and drop. And place the bone correctly. Right arm. And as you can see, as you're placing the images, the color changes from red to green. Green indicates that it's placed on top of a bone or a skin replacement. So right arm, and there it is. Position the bone. Okay. Right leg. And the last one is the center. So select the center. I forgot to add a skin replacement, so let's do it now. Center. Alright, just give it a name. And just drag and drop the center. So with that, we're finished setting up the bones and images for the orange guy. So now let's switch over to the next skin, which is the green guy. So I'm going to click on the green guy skin, and now the images are gone, and we need to do the same process for placing the images in the correct placeholders. So let's start with the center. Okay, that's done. Head. Okay, so we're finished with the green guy. Let's see how it looks. So currently I have the skin from the green guy activated, but if I change it to the orange guy, it changes color. So we have two different characters using the exact same bone structure, but with different images. So with that, we are finished working on the setup mode. So let me save the project, and now let me finish this video because we are going to move on to the animate mode and start animating our character. So I'll see you in the next video.